There's a family atmosphere at Camp Lincoln and Camp Lake Hubert that really begins from the start of the camp. My grandfather was a counselor here in 1919 and loved it so much he ended up buying the camp in 1923. Opened up the girls' camp a couple years later. He, along with Chuck Everett and Fred Rogers, were directors for about 50 years. My father, Sam Coate, took over, and he was director up until just a couple years ago when I ended up taking over.
This is my 6th year, and every year is just so much fun.
I think it's great to come to a place where you're surrounded by such positive people.
It's really fun because I love meeting new friends.
Even after like 3 days, it kind of feels like family.
We're very fortunate to have the camp directors that we have here. They are so dedicated to the campers and their growth and their development.
They're going to come to camp and learn some of those activities that they can do at home, but also they're going to learn some life skills that they can take with them long after their time at camp is over.
Regardless of whether it's a kid's first time at camp or they're just returning, it sort of feels new because it's a new summer, it's a new beginning, and so with everyone, we want kids to start to feel right at home.
Look around, look at the space you're in. We have lakes all around us. We have loons calling in the morning and the evening.
There's a reason both campers and counselors return. It's kind of hard to articulate. You just have to come and see them yourself. You know it when you felt it.
The staff are so excited for the kids to arrive on that first day. They've gone through their trainings, their certifications. We've been talking about what it's like once the kids arrive and what they're going to be doing with them.
One of the best part is coming up the road just before you get to the gate and you see that Camp Lake Hubert sign and you have this feeling of, oh, I finally arrived at camp. They sit forward in their seats and they're looking for all the changes or things that they can recognize.
The energy level at camp is just through the roof. They are so excited. When that first bus pulls up and the kids start getting off, the staff are cheering and excited, and it's just it's a magical day. It's a lot of fun.
Campers are excited to get here. They've been waiting for it, sometimes for 10 months from the summer before.
I just saw something that I had done in previous years, and then I suddenly just felt at home here.
And everyone was welcoming, and they just had smiles on their face.
Once they get off the bus, they are immediately put into what cabin they'll be in for the summer, and that's really when they meet some of their best friends.
What we like to do is right away get the boys active. We found that just works better, involved in some type of activity.
And from there we ask that they make a parent phone call home so that their parents know that they arrived safely here at camp. And from there we go get them ready to go in their cabins.
We then have dinner where they eat a home-cooked meal, and the next day right away they're into the 4 one-hour periods.
Every day starts with a wake-up bell at 7:30, and then they'll do cabin cleanup and breakfast. From there we have a flag raising, and after that they will go into their regularly scheduled periods. Every day a camper will have 4 activity periods, 2 in the morning and 2 in the afternoon. They will sign up for these classes every 3 days, which is what we call a block. If they want to try something different that they've never done before, then 3 days later they can try something that they saw somebody else doing while they were walking around camp.
Kids have the opportunity to sign up for 4 of those activity periods out of a choice of 30. We are a skills-based camp, so a lot of our programming is geared towards skill development and improvement in the activities in which they do. So they really get a chance to get into a variety of different activities throughout their time here, or if they really feel like they want to excel in one particular area, they can continue to do that same activity.
The waterfront here at Camp Lake Hubert has something for everyone.
We have things like canoeing, kayaking, stand-up paddleboarding, water skiing, sailing.
Back at home, I can't really sail that much. That's why I always love looking forward to camp. It's so fun. We have this big lake right here where I can do all the sailing I want.
So we have basketball, baseball, lacrosse, football, ultimate frisbee. If they want more of an individual sport or something they haven't tried before, we have archery, riflery, trap shooting, a variety of different arts and crafts, pioneering, wilderness activities. They might learn how to build a fire or pitch a tent for the first time.
I like to sign up with some activities with my friends and some not, so I get to meet new friends and do activities just that I want to do.
I signed up for high ropes and it was amazing.
It is extremely high. You're always hooked in on like a carabiner on this wire, and there's some obstacles like there's a zip line at the end, you get to walk on a tightrope, and it's all just so fun.
I convinced my friend to sign up who's afraid of heights. He's gonna conquer his fear and it's gonna be awesome.
Last year I joined the musical for the first time and I was really surprised at how fun it was and how much I liked it. Lexi, a girl from last year, she was in the musical and she's in the musical with me again this year. And it's like fun to see us take on new roles together.
It's really awesome to see the kids learn to engage with horses and have them become one of their favorite activities here at camp.
We started at walks and went to trots, but you grow really fast because you're doing it every day.
By the end of the summer, I improved my posture, my seat, and my comfort level with the horses. It's just been a great experience.
My first time, definitely, I was scared. But then you have to learn that trust the rope, trust the figure 8 knot. When you make it to the top, you feel like you want to do it again.
I got my award for windsurfing, so now I'm able to go out into the middle of the lake and do windsurfing, so it's really fun.
One of the most awesome things is getting strapped into that zip line and going down. It's so fast. My first year trying kayaking, and I made some new friends there.
The trips here are awesome.
There's so many different trips available.
You get to go to like amazing places and do all sorts of different things.
Just with my one trip, we went hiking, we went swimming, we went cliff jumping.
Color Wars is one of the more popular activities that we do at Camp Lincoln, and all of camp is split into 2 teams. We have the red team and the blue team.
It's a huge deal here at Camp Lincoln. We do a lot of activities like archery, riflery, we play sports, do snorkeling, a lot of different things. Everyone really loves it. I haven't seen a kid yet who doesn't like it.
Tug of war was great. We went 4-0, we beat them every single time. It just felt amazing.
Yeah, we lost in tug of war really badly, but that doesn't really matter because the blue team is going to come back. The chanting is half the fun of Color Wars because whoever has the best chants, has the spirit, brings like the entire blue team or the red team together.
Even though we are on different teams and we can be from different places, at the end we will always come together.
Just for Color Wars, we're enemies. And then for the end, it's definitely, we're best friends again.
Color Wars is the best thing, my most favorite thing here at Camp Lincoln.
We have 5 core values here at camp that are really the drivers of our mission. We have community, excellence, fun, personal growth and development, and quality relationships. Community really starts in the chalet and in the cabin.
We try to create that feeling of camp where kids can just take the time to walk along the path and stop and play on the hammocks or the swings, go up to the tree house and have some quiet time that produces some serenity in their daily life here at camp.
A phrase you'll hear often at Camp Lincoln is play hard and fair. And I think excellence really fits into that by, if you're playing a game, hey, we want to be great sports and we want to be competitive, and it's important to do those together. So with excellence, we want to do everything we try as well as we can.
Fun, of course, you gotta have a lot of fun at camp, and that's an important aspect of both camp and life. Personal growth and development, again, we see that a lot in activities, but also in campers getting up to lead songs and to lead something at a campfire or be in a skit.
We have level 1 skills, level 2 skills. Level 1 skills are the easy stuff, like you can swim, you can shoot a bow. I think parents are looking for those level 2 skills. Are they able to learn to make a bed, learn to be a part of a team, learn to lose, learn how to win? Those are the skills we really focus on here at camp.
Wherever you come from, whatever you are into, try something new. If you've never done a craft before and you think that was not something you would ever want to try, we ask you to give it a shot.
And there's no regrets. You want to go back home and be able to tell stories with no regrets that you didn't do something.
And quality relationships, I mean, that's That's really a big core value at camp.
There are a few people that I'm just meeting this year, but it feels like I've been with them forever because we're so close, like we're living together.
So my best times at camp is just hanging out with my friends.
One of the great things about the camp community here is really the diversity of kids and staff that you get. Both socioeconomic diversity, but also geographical diversity. We have kids from some 47 different states and 13 countries that come every year.
When we start our activities, I do soccer, then archery, climbing wall. Just excited for everything.
I think it's cool that everyone's from such different places.
It's like everyone comes with their own experiences, and it's just nice and refreshing to see that.
When we talk about quality relationships, campers can travel around the world and say they know somebody or they've met somebody, and hopefully they learn something about that place. So if they go with their family, they can share a bit of information that they learned from their counselor or one of their cabin mates.
Those last couple of days of camp can be pretty emotional for the campers and for the staff as well, as they prepare themselves to say goodbye to the new friends that they've made and the environment that they've gotten used to here at camp.
There's that anticipation of going home and seeing friends and family that they may have been missing, but it's also a time where they're reflecting on all the things that they really did accomplish in the last 2 weeks and the friendships that they've made here at camp.
So departure day is really tough. They're excited to go home, they're excited to see their family and their dog and their friends, but they also have relationships here that they are going to miss tremendously.
And it only proves that the bonds made here were very strong. It's just a really good place to be.
I'm feeling really sad. I've gotten used to my bunkmates.
I have to wait like a whole year to come back and see them, and like, I'm gonna miss you so much.
I'm excited to see my parents and see everyone back home again, but I'm also really sad to leave because I had a great time here.
As camp is coming to an end, I really get in a grumpy, bad mood. Because at camp, you make your best friends for life. You're going to want to keep in touch with those people. And I want to stay here forever, but I have to go back to home.
I'm glad to see that they are leaving here feeling like they have new friends and that they have grown a bit and that they feel, a little more confident with themselves and, a little more independent. That's what that emotion is telling me, is that they've achieved some of those core values that we value at camp.
I'll definitely keep close relationships with all of them for next summer when I come back. Even when we're like thousands of miles apart, I know that I'll still have them.